Good afternoon. It is not morning. It is 3:10 in the afternoon, and I am just vlogging. Thank you for guys for letting me take a break yesterday. It felt so good to take a break and work on my writing, and I'm trying very hard because of the way my regular writing schedule works out. If I follow it, I will actually not be I will only be posting a chapter next week, and then the week after, and then nothing until the first part of January. I don't want to do that. So my goal is I am going to try and hammer out these next three. I have a chapter I'm writing right now based on the deserter. Then I have an interlude about the aftermath of the deserter. And then I have another chapter based on Lightsaber Lost, tactically called This Weapon Is Your Life, because I've lost count of how many times I've heard that in Star Wars. So I want to get those three out before Christmas so that I'm not leaving my readers hanging. Speaking of readers, I want to say a big thank you and a big welcome to my newest subscriber, Isabella Orta. I hope I said that right. She subscribed to my YouTube channel after reading my stories on fanfiction.net, and she actually commented that my writings brought her to my YouTube page, and she was going to watch all my videos in one sitting. Please, Isabella, I hope you did not do that, because I have over 100 videos in just the Michigan Girl vlog. So I really hope you were just joking about watching all my videos in one sitting, and I apologize for the video quality. So, not writing today. I'm taking a break. I know I shouldn't, but I'm taking a break from writing today because in like about 2.5 hours, my dad is coming to get me because we're going to go watch the Courthouse Lighting. It's so cool. I told you guys this, that for Christmas, all the city decorations are centered in our downtown area in front of our courthouse, and so they're lighting it tonight, and we tried to do it last year, but they changed how they do it, so my mom did not want to sit there and wait, so we tried it last year, did not go over well, so my dad and I are doing it tonight, which should be a lot of fun. And then next week is the candlelit walk at Dow Garden, so hopefully we get to go to that too, because some nights they have reindeer. Like last year we went and we picked a night because we didn't want to go the first night because the first night's always the busiest. And so I looked, I think we ended up going I think it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so I think we went on Friday? I don't remember when we went, but we went, and I didn't think the reindeer from Rooftop Reindeer Farm were going to be there, and they were, and I freaked out. I'm like, oh my gosh, best surprise of the night, the reindeer. It was awesome. So that's next week, which is probably when I'm going to give Dad his present, which he doesn't know about, and he doesn't know I wrapped him in Star Wars wrapping paper, because he doesn't know what Star Wars is, so it's mean. But, yep, he's coming to get me in a few hours. He gets out at 5. He's going to run home, shower, probably get something to eat, and then we are going to go stand outside in the dark for about an hour and a half and wait for them to say, let there be light, and have all the Christmas lights come on. So that will be a lot of fun. So, yay! Considering that I like watching them light like the Rockefeller Christmas tree lighting. I like that. The thing I don't like is like the hour of performances leading up to them lighting the tree, and I'm like, why am I watching all this? Especially since it's me, and I recently am making the jump from like secular music. Like I like Taylor Swift. I like some artists like that. I love Andy Grammer. I love some rappers and stuff like that. But I'm making the move to purely listening to pretty much only Christian music, so that makes it hard for me to watch shows like the Rockefeller Christmas tree lighting when I know a lot of these artists are going to be artists I don't listen to. So it's like, could we get some newsboys up in this place, please? Or Casting Crowns? That'd be awesome. Or Skillet. I love Skillet. No, is that Skillet? I don't remember. There's a heavy metal Christian rock band I really like. I forgot their name, so I feel bad. But that is tonight, and tomorrow the big news is I have a job interview. Yay! I'm so excited. It only took me like 2 weeks from leaving the Halloween store because my last day was the 7th, and then was Thanksgiving, and then the week before Thanksgiving, and then Thanksgiving, and now tomorrow I have a job interview at my favorite store at the mall. I call it the Hallmark store. It's actually called Lowler's Hallmark store, but it's a Hallmark store. So I'm excited because I interviewed for a floater position with Hallmark, did not get it, so just working at the store would be awesome. And it's seasonal help, which is great. So hopefully they'll be more understanding of my hours. Like Tuesdays and Thursdays are really the only days I can work till 8 because that's what time my mom gets out of work. The rest of the week I have to be out. Sundays I don't work, and then Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays I can only work till 5:30, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays are the only days where I could work past 5, which I could work till 8. So it's fun trying to find a job with those hours because some days I have to walk home, and on those days I have to get home before dark. And Tuesdays and Thursdays are like the only days my mom works late. So on those days she could just pick me up on her way home from work. So, and then Saturdays I would probably only be able to work till 5 too, which is sad. That's the busiest day. But I have an interview there tomorrow. Cross your fingers it goes well, and since it's a seasonal job, they might be more open to working with my flexibility because the Halloween store was really open, only scheduling me 10 to 4, except for Halloween night because I was able to make arrangements to have a ride and I was able to work till 6 to run the trick-or-treat table. But super excited for tonight. I have all this Star Wars news. Like last week they released the new Throng novel, Alliances. They released they showed the cover art and I freaked out. Like, oh my gosh, I got so excited. I'm like, ah! I'm screaming and I'm freaking out. I'm like, I'm sure my brother is annoyed at me, but I'm so excited. And then I was bad. I was bad because I was debating. I haven't even gotten Canto Bight yet. The book, the novel about Canto Bight. I haven't gotten that book yet. I'm looking. I might wait and see if it goes on sale. But I was debating about getting this book, The Legends of Luke Skywalker, which I thought sounded really interesting. And especially after I read one where apparently he uses the Force to pull Star Destroyers out of the sky, which I haven't read about that yet. I haven't started reading it yet. I am actually still on... I have just started the movie novelization for A New Hope. I keep getting distracted by everything else, including this really cool Old Republic fanfiction I found, which is awesome. But, I got that, and then, yeah, that was what I got when I was bad. And I got it because at Barnes & Noble it was like $15, and at Walmart it was $12, so I went and got it at Walmart. So it's always nice when they have my Star Wars books at Walmart because they are so much cheaper than they are at Barnes & Noble. So it was nice. It was very nice. But, oh, so much new Star Wars news. I think I missed it, but Rain Johnson apparently did a Facebook Q&A, and it's like, post your questions. I asked him what was the most challenging thing he faced making The Last Jedi, and what is he looking forward to the most doing this new trilogy, because it is brand new. It has nothing to do with the Skywalkers, nothing to do with the established Star Wars universe. That means he could go back and do so many things, pull so much stuff out of the Legends universe. A lot of people in the questions were asking him, is he going to do something with Old Republic? Is he going to bring back that stuff? Which would be so awesome, because I keep saying it, there is so much stuff you could do with the Old Republic. There are so many amazing characters. Why not draw for that? And then, of course, you have the TV series. Well, the movie could be about something else, and the TV series could be about the Old Republic. Like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll be happy. It's like Star Wars for the rest of my life. I'm like, yay! So cool. But, yeah, I think I missed it, but, oh, well. There's actually not a lot going on, and this is why I don't really, I'm cutting back on the vlog, because this is pretty much what most of my videos are. It's just me rambling in my room, so I'm going to get going. I actually went and I got the $19.99 deal that the Star Wars The Old Republic was doing for the United Forces, which was the update where they took the, like, tons of servers and they merged them into, I think, for each part of the world. I think they only do Europe and North America. There's, like, 4 or 5 servers. Like, for instance, I was playing on a server called Jedi Covenant, and now that server was merged with a bunch of other servers into one server called Starforge. So my guild had posted a little message that said, "Rest in peace, Jedi Covenant. Hello, Starforge," and we are all laughing because it's so funny. But they ran this really cool deal, which I talked about, which for $19.99 you got like all the expansions, 500 cartel coins, a tauntaun you can ride, 5 experience boosters, winter weather gear, armor. I'm like, that is so awesome. And was $19.99. I'm like, I want it, I want it, I want it. And I was debating, and then I got my final paycheck, and I'm like, I'm getting it. So yesterday, that was the only thing I bought on Cyber Monday. So now I have all the expansion packs, which makes me happy. I have some cartel coins. I have a Tauntaun I could ride. I think that is the one thing I am most excited about. Like, I was so excited about getting the expansion packs. I'm like, yay! My level will go up. And then I'm like, oh wait, I'm going through my stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I got a Tauntaun I can ride. And so I'm playing with it, and I open it up. I'm like, because I usually just use a speeder. I'm like, what would it be like to ride a Tauntaun? So I put it on. It is so awesome. It is so much faster than using the speeder. And I'm just sitting there, and every time pretty much like the first few times I had my character hop on her Tauntaun last night, I'm sitting there laughing like a maniac because it's so silly. And the thing is that all my characters get, even the new characters I create, they will get a Tauntaun. I'm like, yay! I'm so excited. And I got a 30-day subscription, but it shouldn't be that bad because I go back to free-to-play status afterwards, but because I have the expansion packs, I don't think my level is capped anymore. So that will be awesome. And my ear is itching. Sorry. Of course my ear itches. I'm going out and doing something fun tonight, and my ear has to start itching. So I'm going to get going because I only have 30 days. I'm almost done with the Corellia arc for my smuggler, but I was going to create a trooper next, but they're probably going to be my least favorite class to play on the Republic side. So I'm actually going to create my Jedi Consular next, and it's going to be a Jedi Shadow because they get a double-bladed lightsaber. Well, I'm sorry, it's a light staff. It's a light staff. Don't shoot me. I remembered. So I'm going to get going so I can get some playtime in, and I will talk to you guys later tonight. Bye-bye. Oh, why am I short? It's Christmas time. I think so. And the past we usually just put it on the courthouse. I guess we decided to do this year. Because last year it was the same. Santa coming!
See the reindeer always?
Oh
yeah! They'll pull right up here.
Got that? Come on, Peg. Maybe y'all back up.
Move back. Here, see? There's Rudolph!
You guys stay back. Just back it up. Back it up a little bit, please. Back it up. Back it up.
There he is, guys!
See Rudolph with the red nose?
Look at the reindeer moving.
Rudolph!
Where am I going to see? Rudolph!
Rudolph! Hey, Santa! Santa! Hey, Santa! Santa's here!
You gonna play about him?
Always say hi! Say hi, Santa! Hi, Santa!
Whoa.
Merry Christmas, Santa!
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Caroline. I'm trying. Merry Christmas, Santa!
I'm going to use it. He's getting off on the other side.
They are. Oh no!
Projects like the Santa House become a reality. The Santa House will be open until 9 o'clock this evening, and we would love to have you visit. So with that, please help me welcome Santa Claus to the unknown the house.
Woo!
Thanks for the key, kids. Alright, negotiations before we get to. But first, I believe we're going to light the old courthouse up.
Olivia?
Wait. Take your eyes off me and this squad. Over there. And let's all river slow and wish for a beautiful courthouse. So let there be light.
Let there be light! Whoa! Oh no! It lit up and then it lit out! Oh no! Uh-oh!
There it is. Christmas in Midland has officially started.
I think I know that saying, Miss.
Hi! So I just got back from going to the courthouse lighting with my dad. I am sorry about the poor quality of the videos. It was like super crowded because it's free. But it was funny, as you can tell, that there was a really funny moment where they lit the courthouse lights. And I'm sorry for my screaming. I was super excited. And then the lights went out. So that was funny to me because I'm like, oh, yay! Oh, no lights. And then they got them back on. It was my dad and I were leaving. And my dad tried to pick my purse because the 4-H and local 4-H club and Salvation Army were handing out free cocoa and cookies. Oh, these are covered in coconut. I should have given these to Dad. I got church windows, but I didn't realize they were covered in coconut. I think I'll keep those for Dad because I like church windows. I didn't realize they were covered in coconut. I can drink like coconut juice. I can't eat coconut. It's a texture thing. I love it when I have like a coconut juice or slushy or coconut water or something like that, but actually eating coconut, it makes me feel sick because it's a whole texture thing. I have issue with texture. So I didn't know they were covered with coconut, or else I wouldn't have grabbed them. Or if I had known before Dad left, I would have put them in his car, would have given them to him. I don't know what I'm going to do with those because I won't eat them because they have coconut on them. And my mom can't have them and my brother doesn't like them. So I'll figure out a way. So that was tonight. It was fun. It was great. We have an event coming up next Thursday, next weekend. The 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and then the 15th and the 16th is the Dow Gardens Christmas Walk. And we are right now planned to go on Thursday, which is the first night. So, excuse me. So the thing I had to do is just keep an eye out to make, just in case something changes, because, excuse me, I do have that job interview So I would have to let them know that there is one day coming up, the 7th, I will not be able to work late. I will not be able to work that evening because I have a family event going on because it's what we do with my dad. We usually go to the gardens, and then we go get dinner because the gardens only do it from 5 to 7:30. So, but it's cool because it's one of the nights they're gonna have reindeer. So I'm excited. I was like a kid at the candy shop. I got so excited because a couple of years ago, the city of Midland, the Midland Foundation, whatever it is that runs the Santa House, they purchased a train that they run at Christmas, and I went on it the first year they had it. Basically, you sit in this train, it takes you down Main Street to like by the baseball stadium, then up and around. And it's really fun. It's kind of nice to go on and stuff, but when they got the train, they replaced Santa's sleigh in the Santa parade with it. Now, growing up, that was my favorite float of all, next to the balloons, was the Santa sleigh because it had Rudolph and all the reindeer, and they moved, and Rudolph's nose lit up, and it was so massive and big, and that was my favorite thing. I loved seeing Santa in his sleigh. Then they get the train, and they change it to Santa is no longer in the parade in his sleigh. He's in the parade, and he stands outside on the little thing to get on and off the train, like the little entry, the little piece of wood outside the door to the train. He stands outside in the first car of the train with Mrs. Claus and waves. I'm like, that's not the same thing as seeing Santa arrive in town in his sleigh. So that was like really disappointing to me. So I thought they just got rid of it. Last year we went, we actually left because it was taking Santa forever to arrive. And this year I went, we finally saw it all the way through, even though it was raining. Oh my gosh, it rained so much. I am soaked. My socks are soaked. I have to go hang them up to dry. And I got so excited when he got closer, and I realized they didn't have him in the train. They brought out the Santa sleigh with the reindeer. I got so excited. That was probably the best part of tonight because that is like such a big part of my childhood, is seeing Santa in his sleigh. I don't want to see Santa arriving in a train. I want to see Santa in his sleigh with his reindeer, with Mrs. Claus, and it's so exciting, and it was so much fun. I'm so glad we went tonight after all, because I did consider texting my dad and saying, hey, let's not go tonight because the weather is crummy, but I'm glad we went. I had fun. It's funny because it seems like every time I go to one of these events where we're standing around and stuff, I end up making friends. And in this case, it was 3 little girls who were there with their mom and their dad, and they were just like, they were asking me questions like, why do I have my umbrella? And I'm like, how do I know what's going to happen? And all this other stuff. It was a lot of fun. But it reminded me of what sucks about being short is that I can't see over tall people. That was so hard getting footage tonight for you guys. And I might be on TV. I don't know yet. So I'm going to get going for the night. I want to get some milk, brush my teeth, change into my jammies, and play some Old Republic so I can finish working on Corellia. Yeah, I'm debating if I want to finish working on Corellia or if I want to get started on my Consular, because if I sit down to play my Smuggler and try to finish Corellia, I want to finish all of Corellia. And I still have, what do I have? I think I have Story Arc mission, which is not part of the Smuggler Story Arc. It's a mission anybody can do. I still have the group mission to do, which I think is taking down part of the Dark Council. And then, I had to find the Corellian Council that kind of handed Corellia over. So I had to find them, and that's still a multi-step mission. And then I have a minor mission I just picked up for, I think, a Captain Perkin or Workin. That involves me finding multiple items. So they're both multi-step missions, and I don't know if I want to do those tonight. I don't think I will, because if I do them, I want to sit there and do them. And I got off Old Republic late last night because I decided I was just going to try and finish out the Smuggler Story Arc, which I think I did. I'm only missing the final step, which is I have to go back to the ship and use the holo terminal, which I'm not doing until I finish everything else that needs to be done on Corellia, which apparently is a lot. And then when I get that done, my Smuggler has a I still have to do for her the Directive 7 flashpoint, which is I have to go battle a bunch of droids that have been killing people. And then, after that, I have to do the epilogue to the story missions, which is the Ilum story arc, which the end of the Ilum story arc, which I have talked about, is 2 flashpoints back to back. And these flashpoints, oh my gosh, I have talked about these. You guys can never underestimate when you play Old Republic, never underestimate how much time you have to invest into doing a flashpoint. They are so intense, they take so much work, and like the longest flashpoint has taken me almost 2.5 hours to do. Because that's how insane they are. Like, I tried doing the 2 Ilum flashpoints. I have tried doing them back to back. That is, no. Never do the 2 Ilum flashpoints back to back. If you do a flashpoint, that is pretty much, with my time, that is pretty much the entire thing. Only thing I'm doing if I log on to Old Republic on a certain day, the only thing I'm doing is a flashpoint. Because that's the only thing I have time to do. And it is freaking insane. So I think tonight what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and recreate my counselor. I keep saying consular, but I think it's actually counselor. Weird brain. So I think I'm just going to recreate my counselor. I had to find her a Celtic name that begins with the letter. I had to find her a name that begins with the letter A, because my guild members were giving me flack because all my characters had different, when I started playing, I became part of the guild, all my characters had different names. So when I created Amy Ann, I went and I gave her an A name, which, if you can't guess who she's named after, so I did Amy Ann, and then I had a knight named Eileen, which I still have. I recreated her. So I decided all my characters are going to be girls for the most part, and they're all going to have A names, so that they all know it's me. And then when I'm online and we're chatting, they actually called me by my legacy name, which in Old Republic, all your characters are linked by a legacy. So my Republic characters are part of the Faith legacy. So when I'm online, they call me Faith. So that way they know it's me. So it's like I pop up as Amy Ann, Elaine, or I think I'm going to do like Ashlyn or Aslan. I want to do Aslan for my counselor, because that's another tribute. I want to do Aslan, and this way they know no matter what character pops on, they know it's me, so they call me Faith. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hop in, I'm going to get some milk, brush my teeth, hop into my jammies, and play Old Republic for a little bit. So I don't know if I'm going to talk to you guys tomorrow, because I have the interview and we're going to the library, and I'm going to have to edit this together because I'm not doing it tonight, and I also have the writing to do tomorrow, so I probably won't film tomorrow, and if I don't know if I'm going to film or not, but so I will either see you Thursday or Friday. Bank on Friday. So I am off for the night. I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.